Hi everyone, I'm here to talk to you about beautiful Melissa. A few musings on her to share because it's not one that I've shared much of. She hasn't been available, but she's about to be available to us. A lot of you may ask, oh my goodness, $233, why, what? She's a magnificent, beautiful elixir for life, for the heart, for the soul. We use a lot of plant for Melissa, so I can tell you, I've got it right here. It's about 7 tons of leaves and tips, which gives us the 5 ml of oil. So don't blame me if that's wrong. I'm just reading it from, numbers aren't my thing. But what is my thing is this: the vibration of this oil is incredible. She's up there with rose and myrrh as far as the sacred feminine goes, and connecting us with the sacred feminine. Beautiful essential oil for men and women. So when I talk about the sacred feminine, I'm not talking male and female in the physical form. We're talking heart, we're talking soul, we're talking that place deep within us where we unify and become whole again, just the way God or Creator intended for us to be, and that our soul sings for us to be at. Melissa is an essential oil that brings tranquility, deep peace, clarity. She helps us to be soothed, be eased, to return to a state of grace. When we feel like we have plunged into the dark night of the soul, or extended dark night of the soul, sometimes they last a little while, Melissa is the oil that you can use to help lift you out of that and back into the light, having learned what we needed to learn from that darker period in our lives. The challenges are there and they help us to become who we are, but we can make a conscious choice not to stay there. So for me personally, I love marrying Melissa with my beloved frankincense, and both of those help to take us out of very low mood states back into this beautiful upper heart space where we return to our natural state of joy, of love, of deep peace. It's actually our birthright to reclaim that peace back. The mind that goes tick-tock, tick-tock, overworking, overcompensating. You can use Melissa and frankincense to soothe that. Lavender, the beautiful duvet of the aromatherapy kingdom, can be combined beautifully with frankincense and Melissa as well, just to start that soothing process, that deepening of coming back to what's real for us in the current moment. I wanted to share something else with you about Melissa, because she works really profoundly with the physical body as well. So you can hear I'm pretty congested still. So Melissa, I've saved little tiny drops till she was free, but Melissa is amazing for congestion. Anything sitting heavy on the chest, amazing for our immune system, really fabulous for de-stressing. One that was also used in ancient times as part of an anti-aging remedy as well. So you can combine Melissa with helichrysum, frankincense, sandalwood, cedarwood, myrrh, rose, jasmine, those beautiful oils. You can make yourself some powerful blends depending what you have at home. 1 drop goes a long way of Melissa. The plant itself is lemon balm, for those that don't know, and she is a balm unto the soul, unto the mind, unto the spirit, and unto this sacred temple, this physical temple that houses our amazing soul. Melissa helps us to access very directly and very powerfully, and in my mind, similar way to frankincense, that divine spark within us helps us to hear the truth of what the universe would, I'm trying to find the words, it's so hard, it's deeper than that. It's for me, it's like the voice of God, and I don't mean that religiously, so hopefully that's not putting anyone off, but the voice of God is powerful. This is like that pure unconditional love, that high vibration that Melissa brings, takes us back to that God spark within us, that place where we all came from. And this is where it's such a beautiful way, a profound way to lift us out of that depth of darkness, out of that deeply, deeply contracted state, and takes us into expansion. And at a physical level, she does that too. So when the body feels like it is contracting, holding, spasming, moving uncontrollably, moving in a way that isn't natural for you, Melissa can help to just... So, in fact, one of the sounds with Melissa is that that sound of the heart, that sound of resonance that helps us to unwind like a coil, just spiral out of whatever we've been stuck in. Melissa, the plant, that's what I was touching on. She's very hardy, very strong. And the qualities come through actually in this oil, so she brings us strength. Also, a sense of fearlessness can come with using Melissa, which is something some of us humans could really do with an extra dose of. Coming back to having that courage, that courage, coming from the heart to actually live our dreams, to live our passions. Melissa is very symbolic of allowing us to access and believe again in our intuition. Really trust our intuition. She's beautiful for that. So it's like this soul awakener. She ignites our light again. It's like flicking on a switch, if you will. Melissa will help to flick that switch back on and light you up. She's been, called many things, and one of the most common terms for Melissa is the elixir of life. Paracelsus is, he was a Swiss-born physician, alchemist, amazing being, dubbed her the elixir of life. And it's stuck, it really has stuck, because she has an amazing ability to take us from here and help us to just come back to right here. So there's that soaring notion, that flying motion, and you can see I'm struggling for words, and it is because it's vibration. It's really hard for me to put this in words, but I hope that that gives you some insight. She works amazingly with the physical body as well, working to help bring us back to our natural state, immune system wise also. When you feel you want to, a lot of people are talking about up-leveling, breaking through that glass ceiling, busting through the barriers, getting through our old negative beliefs or old belief systems that no longer serve us. Melissa's a great one for you. One drop will last a long time, so you can dilute her in the fractionated coconut oil, add a little bit of jojoba oil, which is actually a fluid wax, combine her and just mix her over the body, add a touch of rose to her, myrrh for a sacred feminine blend, and create your own pure fume, even a touch of helichrysum. Helichrysum works amazingly for physical pain, yes, but also heart pain, which Melissa does so beautifully, as well as rose and myrrh. All of these oils work with the pains that we often carry with us from ancient times, and especially for us as women, not to exclude the men just for a second, but for us as women carrying the ancient wounds of the sisterhood. And for men, so beautiful. Combine Melissa with some sandalwood, some arbor vitae, some cedarwood, and a touch of rose. Yeah, and come back into that beautiful masculine, the divine masculine, comfortable sitting in his sacred feminine. What else can I tell you about Melissa? I'm just having a quick look at my notes. Okay, I'm going to let all that go and just say, I would invite you to work with Melissa to reconnect with what I spoke about last time, which is your passions, your dreams, that which resides deep within your heart, because she works so beautifully with that which lies within the heart. She unleashes the shackles that would bind us to darkness, bind us to thoughts that do not serve us, and concepts that are seriously outdated. She helps us to be soothed, be eased, to return to tranquility, and to return to a beautiful, joyful lightness that actually is our birthright. May you all have a beautiful journey with Melissa. She's absolutely divine. Work with her beautifully. She's sacred. Speak to her. Sing with her. Let her tell you her story. Listen to your intuition and trust yourselves on this. This is a very special essential oil. I hope you all love her as much as I do. She's also one you can ingest, so you can drink a drop throughout the day to really help elevate your mood state again and to bring you back to your divine spark and light, the elixir of life. I hope you enjoy her. Take care, everyone.